feel free to disagree, but Reed Sheppard is the best player coming out of the most recent NBA draft. All right, so Reed Sheppard was obviously drafted by the Houston Rockets. And let me tell you guys, Reed Sheppard is really, really, really good, okay? It reminds me of that scene out of Pocahontas where the guy says, man, these white men are dangerous.
These white men are dangerous.
Reed Sheppard is, the guy in the draft who has the most easily translatable NBA skills. If you can shoot, you can shoot. And this guy shot 52% from the three-point line. That's unheard of. That type of elite strapping, that type of elite shooting ability is absolutely insane, okay? But this kid also plays passing lanes like Rajon Rondo or like DeJounte Murray. Like, go look at his tape. If you watch his highlights instead of his tape, you'll notice a lot of his highlights come from stealing passes from the passing lane. He really has a great read and a great feel on defense to jump those lanes. It's really uncanny. So I think he's going to be a good defender in the league, especially if he puts on a little bit of size. He'll be a solid defender. He's not a tiny guy, but he is short, right? So being that short, he probably wants to add a little bit of muscle, but not too much because he's a small guy, so he's not going to get that much bigger regardless. But I think he has a skill set that is a no-miss prospect. Like, he's going to be a guy that's going to be around 10-plus years, barring injury, just based off of the fact that he has a role that he'll be able to play on any team. He's a real 3-and-D guy. Guys that can knock down shots at that type of clip are just not very common. And then to also be a guy who can really be effective on defense, not just a guy that you have to hide. He has a skill set that's going to translate to any team, any year, any era of the league. He would be a solid player. Will he be a superstar? I don't know. But he has translatable skills that make sure he will always be a star in his role. That's why Reed Sheppard is the best player in this draft that didn't have a lot of superstars to begin with. So get the safest, most sure prospect. The Rockets did just that. So that's why I think Reed Sheppard was the best player in this NBA draft. Again, feel free to disagree. I don't know about you. I can only speak for me.